Wackers, it's Wacky Wednesday. Hope you're all doing well. If you haven't already, make sure that you've watched Monday and Tuesday's video first. Today is Wednesday, so be sure you've done that first. We're going to take just a few moments to go over our targets, which is up here under our I can statement. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to go ahead and read that. All right, by now you should have had a chance to review our target. Remember that this week we're going to be only focusing on historical texts, which you should have realized by now are all informational texts, nonfiction. So all of your annotations and notes that you're taking either on the article or in your journal should be all informational annotations, such as main idea, details, topic thinking question, all the annotations we've discussed in the classroom. Today, we're going to go over yesterday's article about the ancient Egyptians and some important things that you should have noticed as you were reading. So we're going to go right over here and do some recap. All right, remember, when you are reading informational texts or nonfiction, you should always notice the gist and pull that out of each paragraph. And I chose these articles because they are only one page, they're very short, and they should be easy for you and your families to point these things out and find them quickly. So MI, remember, stands for main idea. When you are annotating for main idea, you should have MI next to each paragraph. So I have written the overall main idea or gist of the entire article. So follow along with me. The ancient Egyptians enjoyed many of the same leisure time activities that we do today. There are also several cause and effect relationships in this article, just like in our previous article. So you should be seeing a repeating theme here. All of the articles we'll be reading will have these relationships to help you get familiar with what cause and effect is and how it affects the article. So again today I have chosen 4 examples. There are more than 4, but I have chosen these 4 just to kind of get some practice and make sure you are on track and checking your work each day. So we're going to be going over just a few examples each day. So for today, I have chosen this cause. Many ancient Egyptians had easy access to the Nile River. As an effect, or as a result, ancient Egyptians participated in many water activities for enjoyment. So that was what happened. The next cause that I've pulled out of our article is why board games could be carved into cheap surfaces, including dirt or wood. So as a result, both the rich and the poor could enjoy playing them. They all had access to it no matter what. The third cause or example says many soldiers engaged in competitive sports like wrestling. You might have noticed that I've underlined this word competitive. This word stood out to me and I wanted to go over its definition. So take a moment to think to yourself what that word might mean. And I'll give you a moment. Competitive. You should have thought when you're comparing yourself to others and you're wanting to be the best. In this case, the soldiers in ancient Egypt wanted to be the best at wrestling. As a result of doing that, they were able to, they built physical fitness skills that were useful in battle. So it was like their training, so that they were competitive enough to be in battle and fight. Our last example says ancient Egyptians placed a high value on entertainment and leisure time. Again, I've underlined a vocabulary word here. This word is leisure. Take another few seconds and think about what leisure means. you should have thought leisure is things that we do in our free time for fun. As a result, the ancient Egyptians found many means of enjoyment, from sports to water activities to board games. That is our final example. As a reminder, make sure when you are writing your cause and effect relationships in your independent work that you are writing them in complete sentences, using punctuation, and I look forward to continuing to read your responses. You guys are doing an excellent job. Keep up the great work, and I will see you very soon. Happy Wednesday.